I'm Dr. John Scharffenberg, a medical physician, professor of nutrition at Loma Linda University in Loma Linda, California. Today, I wish to discuss diabetes type 2. Diabetes type 2 is a preventable disease. You don't have to have that disease. We know we can prevent it. 3 major things you have to do to prevent it. 1 is exercise. Exercise really reduces the risk. 2, don't get overweight. That lowers the risk. The 3rd thing is to be a vegetarian. Now, let me explain this a little bit. Overweight women have 8 times the risk of getting diabetes. And if they're obese, 20 times the risk. So keep your weight down. That will prevent you from getting diabetes. Women who exercise enough to sweat every day for 7 hours a week, 1 hour a day, have 30% lower risk than if they had only half-hour exercise a week. Exercising 5 days a week in those at high risk of diabetes reduced the risk by half. Now, in Honolulu, they did a study showing that men walking 3.2 kilometers a day compared to men walking 1.6 kilometers a day or less cuts the death rate in half. Your death rate from heart disease, all diseases combined, including diabetes, is reduced greatly by a little exercise. The vegetarian diet is very helpful. Those who are using meat have 3.8 times greater risk of diabetes written on their death certificate. Not only does it increase the risk of dying once you have it, because of the cholesterol, saturated fat, and the stuff in the meat, but you have a higher risk of getting diabetes in the first place if you're not a vegetarian. Women eating foods that are high in fiber, high cereal foods, who have the most polyunsaturated fatty acids in their diet rather than the saturated fats that animal products have only half the risk of getting diabetes. So to summarize, we have 3 major factors: exercise, keeping your weight down, and being on a vegetarian diet. And you don't have to have type 2 diabetes.